There's nothing quite like the feeling of flying off a pebble-scraping volcanic slope, previously occupied by you and your volcano board. It's hot, dusty, a little scary, and one of the absolute craziest things you'll ever do. Volcano boarding and surfing is a sport that was derived from sandboarding, in which athletes ride downhill on slopes that are covered with volcano ash using a surfboard. Welcome to another Cracked Sports video. Today, we'll look at the origins of the insane sport of volcano boarding. American journalist and transhumanist, not to mention past US presidential candidate, Zoltan Istvan, claims to have invented volcano boarding in 2002, while on an assignment for National Geographic Channel in the South Pacific. He classifies volcano surfing into two types: surfing on active volcanoes and surfing on inactive volcanoes, the only difference being that the lava and gases from an active volcano presents more challenges and makes the ride more difficult. There are only a few selected active volcanoes where this sport can be practiced. Despite this, it has gained popularity as a tourist attraction, especially in Nicaragua. Although volcano boarding as we know it is a relatively new activity, Hawaiians have been known to sled down beds of volcanic rocks for thousands of years, in what was both a traditional sport and religious ritual known as Hi'i'olua, which literally means sled surfing. Most riders use sand surfing boards with binding and boots, but volcano surfing can also be done with thin plywood or any other metal board. Riders also wear goggles and other safety gear as needed. Most riders prefer the standing position and follow a slalom-like pattern, but it's also common to see riders use seated position or a luge-like position. Volcano surfing is not contested at a competitive level, but is rather practiced at a recreational level. It's totally reserved for the high adrenaline adventurers who cannot get enough out of sand surfing. Modern volcano sledding and surfing are much more recent activities, which share much of their popularity and equipment with sandboarding. Istvan filmed himself dune sledding on the slopes of the Mount Yasur volcano in the island of Tanu Vanuatu while an eruption was about to start, effectively introducing the sport to the world. The San Francisco Chronicle described volcano boarding as Russian roulette on a snowboard. Obviously, not many people today practice it while an eruption is currently undergoing. What truly popularized the sport was the effort of an Aussie named Darren Webb, who scaled the Cerro Negro volcano in Nicaragua in 2006 and decided to attempt sliding down using different types of, boards. Mattresses, fridge doors, a picnic table, surfboards, and so on. Crazy, right? In the end, he found that the same technology used to build sandboards was what worked best, i.e., a hardwood plywood with a Formica laminate bottom. Webb owned the Bigfoot Hostel in the nearby city of Leon, which is now considered the capital of volcano surfing worldwide. Volcano boarding transformed tourism in Nicaragua, with scores of tourists visiting Leon every year hoping to slide down the black lavic slopes of Cerro Negro. Unlike Mount Yasur, which is one of the most active volcanoes in the world, Cerro Negro last erupted in 1999, and it's this last eruption that gave birth to the main slope where sandboarding is practiced. Expert athletes have attempted sandboarding on Mount Bromo in Indonesia, the Mount Etna and Mount Stromboli volcanoes in Italy, and Mount Fuji in Japan. But none of these locations are as accessible for volcano surfing as Cerro Negro. And that's a wrap on how the craziest board sport came to be. Thank you for that amazing response on our previous video. Your support really motivates us, so let us know your favorite board sport in the comments below. And until next time.